Why, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield, as always, my friends. And today, we're continuing on our adventure through Middle-earth. We are going to continue Chapter 4. We had to talk to Halros in the Greenfields, where we left off. We're here by the great statue of Borotuk. The goblin head, he knocked down the goblin hole, and then the game of golf was invented. Ah! Genius. All right, my friends, so I hope you're having a great day in Middle-earth. Again, don't forget to grab a drink, relax. Maybe throw a like on there and subscribe if you're new to the channel. We do lots of Lord of the Rings content here and a voiceover series. This is my main series on the channel, but we cover a lot on this channel. Anything pretty much Tolkien we cover here. And Lord of the Rings Online and many other games as well. All right, so here we are. Let's go talk to Halros. All right, there he is. Halros, we're back. Zollin Ironshield is back. Alright, does he have an already done voiceover, or do I have to make up his voice today? Let's see. Sometimes Alright. Thank you. Voice of the Rings and Zollin Ironshield. There have been more troublemakers on the road in recent days, and I fear they will do some harm to the peace-loving folk of the Shire if I travel south with the Grey Company. And yet, my loyalty to Aragorn, and I know that if he is not has need of the Dunedain, it is my duty to go to him with as much speed as I can muster. I do not know what to do, Zollin. What do you advise? Can you help me make this decision? Well, Zollin Ironshield would say loyalty is it's a very important thing, but I do suggest that the hobbits could be in danger without you protecting them. So this is a predicament. I understand. You think I should travel south with the Grey Company to come to the aid of Aragorn? He is my chieftain, and it is my duty to see what comes safely to the end of his road, whatever it lies. But I fear for the folk of the Shire in my absence, and will they protect themselves from the evils that crowd their borders from all sides? Halros looks about his camp with new resolve. No, you are right, Zollin Ironshield. There is strength in the hobbits yet, and if they need to repel dangers from outside, they will do so. My fate must lie on the southern road. I will stand with Aragorn, and that is the way I will protect the people of this land. Thank you for your helping me to make up my mind, Zollin Ironshield and Voice of the Rings. I will go with the Grey Company. The good folk of the Shire will need to do without my help. Can you travel to the inn at Brokenburings and tell my friend, Lothson Sackville Baggins, that I will be leaving? He is visiting Brockenberries for a few days and showed some interest in my comings and goings. And while you're at it, don't forget to like the video. Oh, thank you for reminding them. All right, so we are going to go over and talk with... Oh, wrong. I keep doing the wrong horse button there. Did on the other episode too, didn't I? All right, so we need to talk to Lotho Sackville Baggins. The Sackville Baggins is precious. Baggins is precious. All right. Again, sometimes I'm tempted in these LOTRO tales to like start talking about some like positive news of the day, and then I'm like, nope, these are timeless LOTRO tale videos. I talk about that in my update playlist if you want to hear the newest stuff, and my Discord server and all that jazz. If you're watching this, I will hopefully always have it, but Voice of the Rings, www.voiceoftherings.com has all of my social medias, and you can join Discord through that, or my newest live streams. Keep that in mind. And there's a horse behind, okay? All right, so he's in here. Lost. I think it's. He said it was he, right? Let's see. So used to, Sevilla or whatever her name is. I messed up her name really bad, but Baggins. You know, exactly Baggins. Someone steals the spoons. What? What you say? The ranger will be leaving the Shire for a time? That's very interesting. Thank you for letting me know, friend. That is a shame, of course it is. Happy to help. All right, let's see. Mr. Tavern Keeper, you got anything for us? All right, so I'm noticing, why am I not getting voices? Do I have the audio off for voices? I do not. Oh, Voice volume. Hold on. Hold on. There's the reason. I'm glad I checked. Sorry, mid-video, but I'm not editing that. Let's see. Do we get voice now?
I'm pleased to be of service.
I'm pleased to be of service. There, now we got voices that I can impersonate. I mean voiceover. I do voiceovers here, and I also do, obviously, like, impressions of the voice actors for the thing. My biggest thing with this series, if you're brand new to this series of LOTRO Tale, this is, like, massively far into the episode series, 200-something. But one thing I always try to do with this series is I'm trying to add more, voiceovers to the storyline, because a lot of times I just put that first sentence, and that's like 2 paragraphs, right? So my goal is to try to bring it into more of a story mode in a way that maybe you won't have to read it yourself. That's the goal, all right? Just so you can listen and enjoy or watch, or whenever. Some people watch it, you know, on the big TV. Some people listen to it while they drive. I mean, either way, hopefully.
Thank you for helping me to decide.
Thank you for helping me to decide. There, now we have his voice. I have taken it. What is that you say? Lasso sounded pleased that I would be leaving. This is queer. He sought me out a few days ago, and I had many questions to ask. If I had any plans to travel into Breland, and whether I thought to visit certain townships in the Shire. That sort of thing. Well, he and his folk will surely be fine without my protection. It pains me to leave them be, but if Aragorn has need of his kin must ride to his aid. Thank you for your help. You're helping me to decide. Zollin and Voice of the Rings.
Your next journey should take you to Esteldine.
Your next journey shall take you to Esteldine. Wait, is that how he pronounces Esteldin? I always like to say Esteldin. I guess there is a little thing over the I, isn't there? Wait, no, or is that just the dot? How did he say it? I want to hear it again. That's news to me.
Your next journey should take you to Esteldine.
Esteldine. Because of the thing over the I, so it's in instead of I? Or eh? Interesting. I mean, that's how he pronounces it. I might stick to Esteldin because that's how I've always called it. So you let me know what you guys call it in the comments. But Esteldine, interesting. Okay, sorry, moving on. Sometimes I like to learn these new words. LOTRO always does really awesome words. It's very entertaining, let's put it that way. I like to learn a lot of new language stuff. I think Tolkien would be proud of that as a language professor himself, how much stuff they put into this game. Oh, by the way, little side note. I upload these onto a podcast on Spotify too. So I plan to add more of them over time. I only have the first couple at the time of this video, but I'm not going to date it, so just look, there might be a lot more. Here we go.
Your next journey should take you to Esteldine.
Your next journey shall take you to Esteldin. My mind is made up, Zollin Ironshield, and now it is time for you to continue what the Task Lord Elrond of Rivendell has set before you, to gather some Dunedain to swell the ranks of the Grey Company as it travels south to the aid of Aragorn. Your next journey should take you to Esteldin, the hidden encampment of the Rangers in the North Downs. Halbarad will surely wish to travel south with the Grey Company, but he is often away from Esteldin. Speak with the Ranger... Oh gosh, this guy's name always gets me. I think it's... Daravun. The Ranger Daravun instead, and he will tell you where Halbarad may be found. Daravun, oh gosh, it's like a tongue twister. Daravun is often at the center of Esteldin, seeing to the general defense of the people who live in the North Downs. Alright, sweet. So technically this chapter would normally pull you into the North Downs to do regular quests, but since we're kind of like doing a little catch up on the story here on this chapter, we're just going to do straight story, nothing else. In the future, we'll come back and do little quests here and there on this playlist, of course. We'll do little side stories, but for the time being, I'm going to stick to the main chapters because I think that is the most important part at this time. All right, so let me see. The fastest way to get there, I need to go to the North Downs. I'm going to take a swift travel to Bree, which I believe I have right here. Yes, I do. All right, here we go. And thank you for joining me, everyone, today in this video. I love doing these. And I've had my voice back really good lately, so I've been able to go really, really low with my voice and really high. Let me not pop your eardrums, though. I could go much higher than that if I wanted to, but not right now.
How can I be of service?
Yes. You know, thankfully when I do my singing in my choir, I have about 3 octaves of range, which is pretty decent. But just doing voices, I can go pretty high when I want to, and decently low. Sometimes I wish I could go a little lower. It depends on the day. Sometimes I can go really, really low, especially if I have like a morning voice.
Greetings.
All right, North Downs. We need to go to Estelden. This is where I should be. Aha! There we are. Off we go. Right. All right. Ooh, wrong button. All right, we're off. We're now in the North Downs for the King's Fall. And I should have all of my sounds pretty much maxed there. I sure do. All right, good. Except my combat sounds are a little lower because, yeah, it just gets too loud. All right, let's go and find the Ranger. Dwarven. My gosh. You know me if you watch my series. I really try my best to make sure I'm saying names correctly, but there's so many names that Tolkien made, and not to mention the lore masters in LOTRO had to add stuff too, and characters, even though there's a lot of main characters obviously from Tolkien, it adds a lot. So here he is.
Halbarad must hear what you have to say.
Halbarad must hear what you have to say. You bring worrisome tidings, voice of the rings and Zollin Ironshield. What danger has Aragorn encountered in his distant south, that makes the Dunedain his closest allies? Perhaps I misspeak. Perhaps it is not that the Dunedain are the closest, but instead that they be the most true. Halbarad must hear what you have to say, but he left this morning to deal with serious danger. Word came down to us that a number of foes fleeing from Angmar in the days following the defeat of the false king sought to establish a settlement in the cave in the North Downs. Halbarad traveled to this cave, now called Fam Umdur, to attempt a forestall or defeat these foes before they can use the relics they plundered from Khon Dûm to make the foundations of a new Angmar. Find Halbarad at Fam Umdur in the shadows of Sirlach, far to the east of Estelden, in Nan Amglung East, and give him your message. Help him end their plans before they begin. Aye, Zollin Ironshield's on his way.
Halbarad
Sounds like I get to knock some
Far
orc
to the
heads, or evil Angmarians, or the Agmarum, as they're called in plural. All right, off we go. Let's see. We have to travel into. Oh, he's way over there. Whoa, we got a happy little ride here. The classic Bob Ross. Look at this happy little ride. Happy little trees all over the place. Happy accidents. Good thing we all have a drink, right? I have some. It's a berry drink. It's very good. Alright, there's one of the Rangers. So we're off into the wilds. The wilds of the North Downs, which I find very gorgeous. This is actually... You know, I never say this, but people ask me what's your favorite area in the Lord of the Rings Online. I actually think that this is probably one of my favorite areas. And especially since they've done a lot of redos with texturing and stuff. And granted, it's nighttime in the game right now. Sometimes I just can't help when I'm recording. There's day and night cycles in this game. They're about 3 hours, day on, day off. And then the next cycle starts every 3 hours or so. It's like 180 minutes or something. I don't remember the exact... or 280. Oh, the exact thing at this moment. But when I record videos, sometimes I just get the urge or the time I have in my actual day to record. So if it's an event, sometimes I'll try to plan around the times. Or if it is a tour video, I try to plan for it to be, you know, morning and then daytime while I'm touring for you guys, because it's definitely visually the most pleasing. But I still think the game looks pretty good at night. They've definitely done some really good stuff with rendering and lighting effects during the night, so that playing at night isn't as, I guess, extra work, right? Alright, so we're supposed to go this way. There is some ancient ruins. Actually, oh, it got darker over here. Interesting. I think it got darker because it got more evil. The evil of Angmar is pouring into this area. So if you look, here we go. You've discovered Ost Sirlaunch, which is the original opening passage into the kingdom of Angmar. So this is like their front gate, basically. It's like their front gate, basically, into the area. As you can see, there is a very scary-looking statue right there. It's quite scary. It's pretty scary. That's a body. That's gross. Sad. All right. So apparently these guys won't attack me because I'm a little high level for this area, which is a positive just game mechanic. For storytelling, because we're sticking to the story right now, there should be a cave around here. Supposedly, I'm supposed to find. Is that the cave I'm looking for? Aha! There's a door. That seems like the right place I need to go. All right. The mines are no place for a pony, or in this case, a large Clydesdale. Halbarad, my friend, I'm here to help.
We win little if the northern lands are lost to evil.
We win little if the northern lands are lost to evil. For long years have the Dunedain wandered in the wilderness, Zollin. Your message confirms what I have long suspected. The hour is near at hand when my people must come forth. I will ride to the aid of my friend and chieftain, Aragorn, son of Arathorn, and let no man or beast stand in the path of the Grey Company. There is evil still here, Zollin Ironshield, and if we are the Dunedain, if we, the Dunedain, leave Eriador to fend for itself, what then? We win little if, when all the deeds of the age are done, the northern lands are lost to evil, their people destroyed. Daravun told you why I have come to this place? Already I have destroyed 3 idols of the Agmarim brought out of Khondum. But I believe 3 remain. Destroy these statues of their most prized leadership, and the Agmarim here may abandon hope of raising Angmar into prominence again. Return to me when you have done so, and we can speak again. Die! Zollin Ironshield is on it. Here we go, guys. Let's get him. See if we can get these statues done and killed during this episode. Let's go! Surprisingly, these guys are level 64. They're actually almost my level here. And they are definitely evil humans from the north. So the Agmarim are basically people that lived in the area of Angmar and Khondum. They liked the Witch King. They're fans. They'd like to bring him back. We'd like him to stay dead. But of course, as we know at this time, he's not dead. He's an Nazgul. Everyone knows that from the movies. Sorry if that's a spoiler. You're just watching my LOTRO tale and think about it, but... Alright, anyway. I try to give you lore tidbits, but not give you spoilers if, I guess if you haven't read the book or watched the Peter Jackson adaptations, but I recommend reading the book. And then playing this game too, because they do a really good job in this game of tying in the side lores to the main quest they have here as well. Oh, look at that. It's a little underground water area. That's kind of cool. Cool. I love just exploring in this game. I hope that you guys get that feeling when I play this game for you. Like, sometimes it's just fun to explore. Like, sure, I love doing the instances and endgame stuff, but reading the stories, doing voiceovers, exploring, that's why I have a LOTRO tour playlist as well. Is this where I was supposed to go, or is this a dead end? There's a guy up there. Is there a way to get up? Kind of looks like there's not. Erg. There's definitely a guy up there, but I don't see a way to get in here, so I think this might be a dead end. We're words. Destroy the statues. We had destroyed the statue of Amarthelia, the Witch King, and Mordorith, who is one of the big bad guys in the Lord of the Rings Online. It's basically like a big right-hand man of the Witch King. Just because the Witch King gets defeated doesn't mean there aren't other baddies still. It's kind of a good lesson in life. Alright, let's see. Let's go down here. Alright, so I think this is going to take a lot longer than I previously anticipated. So, we're going to end right there today, my friends. But don't you worry. I'll have another episode out very, very soon. I always try to keep them coming. You guys have a great day in Middle-earth. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks to my Patreons for their support. Subscribe button's there if I earned it. Don't forget to like, leave a comment. That all helps out tremendously. And next video will be right up there. You continue the story. And over there, I got some other playlists for Lord of the Rings content too. Barukazad, Kuzad, and you stay happy. I'll see you in the next ones, my friends.